My sisters and brothers, I greet you all with the love and peace of the Lord. I invite you to meditate together with me on the holy word of God of 13 November 2022, 33rd Ordinary Sunday. The thrust, beware of the times. The indicative of our reflection, the end times are sure to come. We need to become aware of their nature and get prepared. All three readings focus on the theme of time, especially the end times. Before the end times, that is the present time, and after the end times, that is the time of reckoning, judgment of reward or punishment. End times are sure to come, but what kind? What will happen at the end times? How is it characterized? First of all, the end times will be testing times. Those who are faithful to God will be put to test and trial. They will be hated, persecuted, and delivered to prison even by their own families. The end time will be chaotic and destructive times. Divisions, wars and tumults, earthquakes, famines, and pestilences will increase. Human pride and glory, especially in their mighty structures and achievements of splendor and pomp, will be brought low. The end times will be misleading times. These are times that falsify things, distort the truth, and deceive and lead astray. The Lord Himself warns, "For many will come in my name, saying, I am He, and the time is at hand." It is deception concerning self-claims of self-glory and future predictions. How should we respond to these times? What should be our response concerning these end times? First of all, a sense of awareness. We must be aware that there will be end times. Be aware that the end is bound to happen. Do not take things and life for granted. Awareness of the end times would also imply preparedness. The fact that there is an end must make us alert to prepare ourselves fittingly to encounter the destined days. Let us not be caught unawares. To be rightly prepared calls us to guard against an idling, careless attitude. Some may think, in any case there will be end times, so why simply toil and work? If nothing is going to last, then why struggle? Thus, they simply waste their time in eating and drinking, not busy at work, but only busy bodies. Thus, there is a neglect of responsibilities and duties. Then, do not be led astray. Do not go after false promises, assurances, and predictions. Do not be deceived by empty rewards. Do not confide in the earthly glories and successes, and do not be carried away by them. Do not lose sight of the perishability or earthly and human prides. Do not be terrified and lose heart at the adversities and afflictions. Rather, confide in God's protection and care, guidance and power. For Jesus assures, I will give you a mouth and wisdom which none of your adversities will be able to withstand or contradict. Not a hair of your head will perish. Therefore, trust in God, and not the fear of evil must steer us. Persevere to the end. Go on working quietly and be productive. Do not be over dependent and a burden to others, but earn your own living. Give a good example for others to imitate. Bear witness to our faith in times of trial and temptation. Then, what will be after the end times? There will be a time of divine judgment and reckoning. It will be a day burning like an oven when all the arrogant and evil doers will be stubble. The day will leave them neither root nor branch. But those who fear God's name, those who stand for his name's sake, will gain their lives. The Son of Righteousness shall rise with healing in its wings. And now the imperative for our life, if only we become wise not to place our excessive trust in material glories and not to be led astray, but confide in God and live a life of witness, we will be truly rewarded with eternity.